Hi, Mr. Professor Jerome. Today, my team, our group, will present our strategy analysis of SD Guthrie Berhad, one of the Malaysia major plantation and agribusiness companies. My team members are, my name is VASANTA KUMAR, myself, PUSPA RAMAN, RISHICA Franklin. So, we will examine current strategic positioning, competitive environment, innovation capabilities, and future growth opportunities. Our analysis applied strategic frameworks including ANSOF, BCG SWOT, STOFs, Porter's 5 forces, PESTEL, and McKinsey 7S. Our main argument is that SD Guthrie has a strong plantation foundation, but future growth will be depend our technology, sustainability, downstream value creation, and diversification. So SD Guthrie Berhad was formerly known as a Sime Derby Plantation and adapted the SD Guthrie name in 2024. The company has developed from traditional plantation business into an integrated agribusiness group covering upstream plantation, downstream operation, include industrial development and renewable energy. It has an international presence providing geographical diversification. We selected SD Guthrie because it is highly relevant to Malaysian plantation sector and represent an interesting example of how traditional plantation company is transforming its business model. SD Guthrie demonstrated strong financial performance in for year 2025. Revenue reached approximately RM 20.9 billion, while net profit increased to approximately RM 2.5 billion. PBT also increased, demonstrating stronger operation performance. Upstream plantation operation remained the largest earning contributor, confirming that plantation are still the company core strength. Our industrial development and downstream activities are becoming increasingly important. Strategically, it's a positive because diversification can reduce dependence on commodity price cycles and CPO price volatility. SD Guthrie strategic direction can be understood through 4 areas. First, strengthen plantation productivity through technology, mechanization, and operational excellence. Second, expand downstream activities to capture more value from palm-based resources. Third, unlock value from strategically located land through industry development. Fourth, develop renewable energy opportunities such as solar and biogas. The objective is not abandon plantation. Instead, SD Guthrie should use its strong plantation business as a foundation for developing more diversified, sustainable, and technology-enabled agribusiness. SD Guthrie current purpose care to nourish, dare to flourish, provided a strong foundation for sustainability as a long-term growth. We recommend making technology sustainability and long-term value creation more explicit. Our purpose vision to be the world leading technology-enabled and sustainable agriculture, creating with nutrition products, renewable solution and resilience community while generating long-term value for stakeholders. SD Guthrie benefit from integrated business model covering upstream and downstream operation. This gives a company greater control across the value chain. At the same time, industrial development and renewable energy provides opportunities for diversification. We recommend greater use strategic partnership and joint venture, particularly in areas where specialist capabilities are required. For example, technology partners can escalate AI and digital agriculture, while renewable energy partners can support solar and energy projects. The ANSAF matrix identify 4 growth options. Market generating means increasing sales of existing product and existing markets. Product developments involve high value products such as specifically fats, oleochemicals and bio-based products. Market development involve entering new geographical markets. Diversification include industrial development, renewable energy and circular economic activities. Our recommended priorities are product development and related diversification, because these areas can be SD Guthrie existing capabilities while creating a new revenue opportunities. The BCG matrix helps you us and to determine where SD Guthrie should allocated relevant. The core upstream plantation business can be reviewed a cash cow because it's mature and generates strong cash flow. Differentiated downstream business have star potential as they can generate high value products. Industrial development and renewable energy can be considered question marks because they have growth potential but require investment. SD Guthrie competitive advantage include scale, economics of scale, value chain integration, sustainability capabilities, international presence and established customer relationship. Its R&D capabilities also support improvements in plantation productivity. However, competitive advantage cannot remain static. Other plantation companies can also achieve scale. Therefore, SD Guthrie needs to build additional competitive advantage through technology, data, innovation and sustainability. It will help differentiate the company beyond traditional commodity production. Digitalization is one of the biggest opportunity for SD Guthrie. AI can support yield forecasting and management decision. IoT sensors can monitor plantation conditions. Drones or satellite technology can improve plantation surveillance. Predictive analysis can identify human problems before breakdowns. Automation and mechanization can also reduce labor dependencies. Finally, digital traceability can improve supply chain transparency and regulatory deadlines. Our Blue Ocean recommendation is to develop a sustainable palm bioeconomy platform instead of competing mainly on commodity value and price. SD Guthrie could integrated palm production with biomass, biogas, solar energy, bio-based materials, specifically ingredients and digital traceability. This creates additional value from existing agricultural resources. It also supports the circular economy by converting products into useful economic resources. Our SWOT analysis identifies several key factors. Strengthen include scale, sustainability, traditional, integrated operation, global presence, and technology capabilities. Weakness include commodity exposure, labor identity, and transformation costs. Opportunities include digital agriculture, renewable energy, downstream products, and emerging markets. Threats include climate change, CPO, prices, volatility, and labor shortages. Alternative vegetables, oils, and tighter regulation. The TOPS analysis therefore recommend using SD Guthrie strengthen to capture new opportunities while using technology and diversification to reduce business risk. Okay.
Hi, Mr. Jerome. This is PUSPA RAMAN. Okay, we go to portals 5, FOSS, and PESTEL. Portals 5, FOSS indicate high competitive within the plantation industry because major Malaysian and Indonesian company compete for productivity, customer, and resources. Buyers' power is moderate to high because major international customers increasingly demand quality and sustainability. Pastel highlight important polity, economy, social technology, environment, and legal factor. The most significant long-term force are likely to be climate change, technology, and sustainability regulation. Successful implementation required appropriate leadership. We recommend a combination for transformational, adapted, and visionary leadership. Adaptive leadership helps the company respond to a changing industry environment. Visionary leadership provides a clear long-term direction. And thought of McKinsey 7 as SD Guthrie must align strategy, structure, system, skill, staff, style, and share value. In particularly, employees should be reskilled in digital agriculture, analytics, sustainability, and emerging technologies. We propose a 3-stage implementation roadmap. First 12 months, establish digital transformation program, strengthen traceability, and identify priority technology project. Year 1 to 3, scale successful technology pilots, increase downstream innovation, and develop renewable energy project. Year 3 to 5, expand industry development, renew energy and sustainability bioeconomy platform. Our implementation principle is pilot, measure, and scale. SD Guthrie should test project first, measure their financial and strategic value, then scale successful initiative. Based on our analysis, we propose 6 key recommendations. First, accessory digital and precision agriculture. Second, strengthen the sustainability and end-to-end traceability. Third, increase downstream value added product. Fourth, develop a sustainability palm bioeconomy. Fifth, continue expanding industry development and renewable energy. Sixth, selectively enter attractive emerging markets. To conclude, SD Guthrie has a strong strategy foundation based on scale, integrated operation, sustainability, international presence, and financial stand. However, the plantation industry is changing rapidly. Therefore, I think SD Guthrie should not rely solely on traditional plantation growth. Instead, it should build future competitive advantage around. Example like scale, technology, sustainability, plus innovation with value and chain integration. The analysis presented today is supported by SD Guthrie Corporation and financial information, Malaysian palm oil industry source, and established strategy management literature. All source has been acknowledged using the requirement reference style in our written report. Thank you, Professor, and everyone for your attention. Thank you for your time.